I ordered the Barolo because it was the best, the most expensive, and I couldn't afford it. I was pretending. I was with Margot and Phoebe. We were all aspiring actresses living in New York. We wrote comedy sketches and had ideas for a fairly decent screenplay. We weren't bad. We were at one of those converted warehouses over on West Street, Balboa or Bilbao or something like that. We shared an app consisting of 4 coin-sized pieces of chorizo with accompanying bits of cheese. There may have been some caperberries. But no amount of food could counteract the fact that the Barolo marked our 3rd bottle, which meant that we 3 had finished a bottle apiece. And we were starving. Then I picked up the check, and I was flat broke. I mentioned the pretending. From there, we went to the Soho Grand to drink some more and people watch. We were just through the door when Phoebe felt dizzy and ran back outside, only to collapse in the middle of West Broadway. She came to, and Margot and I both decided that it would be best to head home, so we clambered into a cab, and they dropped me off at the corner of Hudson and Bleecker. I'd walk alone, 9 village blocks to my apartment. It was well after midnight, and I was stumbling, shithouse drunk. I remember the walk. I muttered to myself, step, step, that's it, 1 foot in front of the other. My center of gravity was completely torqued. I had sense enough to be terrified that I'd drift over to a lamppost and carom myself through a set of open Bilko doors, leaving me at the mercy of whatever lurked beneath. I worked in restaurants and saw rats the size of Volkswagens. So I kept my head down, and that's when I heard myself say it. You're an alcoholic, Rory. You've known this a long time. I made it home, and I know I shouldn't have, but I drank steadily and progressively for the next, 15 years. I drank after complaining to a bartender that there wasn't enough vodka in my double gimlet. I drank after I'd heard that 2 old friends had each fallen down flights of stairs. One survived only after a medically induced coma. The other died instantly. I drank after waking up, feeling a bump on my own head, and not remembering how it got there. I wasn't going to tell this story tonight. I thought I'd save it for that other place where I learned I have a mental illness called addiction. And it's not the only one I have. I have anxiety and depression too. But addiction is the AR-15. It's the one that wants me dead and fast. But it will settle for my misery. I don't pretend anymore. February marked 5 years for me, keeping it real. And with the help of countless beautiful recovering souls, I am here today. Happy. Alive. And so very grateful.